Hi, what's up YouTube? It's Dom here from Payday Pickups and I'm back with another video. In today's video we are going to be doing another trip to the thrift, but this time we are not in Philadelphia. I am back in New York. Today we're not going to be in Manhattan, we're actually in Brooklyn. And Brooklyn is known for a load of vintage clothes. But before we jump into the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also to put on that notification bell, and also to follow me on my Instagram, which is @DomHadley_. But anyways, let's get into it. Is honestly so sick. We just got the wire right here. I love the distressing, got a nice hole there. I know it looks a bit too ripped, but I really like it. It's distressed on the sleeves as well, and it's also kind of got like a low neck and it looks like a crop fit, kind of similar to that Raf Simons New York one that everyone loved. The size of these Wrangler jeans, I wonder what waist size they are. They must be like probably like 48 or 50. Sick vintage Harley, the black and purple. I've never seen this colourway. It's usually black and orange, and then the nice Thunderbolts right there. I actually really want some in purple at the moment. And a DIY jacket right here is beautiful. Got loads of text all over it. I really want to do one myself because that looks so sick. Some graphic tees right here. Harley Davidson. Not sure, Hanes t-shirt. Another Harley Davidson. Simple Champion. Just simple grey. Levi's denim jacket, Wranglers. How beautiful these kind of satin bombers are with a nice embroidery in the back. We've got the Japan one there with the Korea one, and we also have these little kid ones. The embroidery is honestly so clean. This one's got like the eagles on it, and then the one up there also has a bird on it too. Very, very beautiful pieces. That first store was called Raggedy Threads. It wasn't anything special, it was just a simple vintage store. Like, had the standard like Harley Davidson, had the Champion sweatshirts, had the college sweatshirts, had the workwear, the Levi's, the Lee, just the standard kind of workwear stuff. And now we're gonna head on to the next thrift store. Back spotted this Nautica windbreaker right here, blue and white, and it's only going for $40, which is a really good price. We have the Nautica kind of dad's kind of coat, nice khaki / beige. Got a pink Columbia, a red, I think some in Indians, I can't remember what they're called, the team. Only for $25, so this place is really cheap. Found this pine green Nautica coat right here. I actually really like this. There's sick embroidery on the sleeve. I wish I had the logo there. I hope it's reversible as well, and then has like the white strip down the side. But only $40 too, so I'm gonna hold on to this. This is two jokes. The neoprene bomber jacket with all the emojis on it. And this Adidas windbreaker right here, really nice colorway, kind of like the turquoise, sky blue, white, navy blue. Only for $18. It looks like it's my size. I'm gonna try this on as well. It's just been the Lunar New Year, so this piece would have been perfect. Got the nice red and got the nice Asian patterns all the way throughout. Very sick piece for a girl. And there's a vintage Ralph Lauren trench coat, black, really long. It's in my size, large as well. Only for $30. These would go for like £300 in Ralph when I used to work there, so I'm definitely gonna try this on. Looks really nice. Sick LA Lakers jacket right there, and the USA flag ones. Nice cherry red Ralph Lauren Harrington, perfect condition. Only $25, so a really good price, but gonna give it a miss. Load of like Champion and college sweatshirts right here. Very simple, essential. Only going for $13 as well, so it's a really good price. Harley Davidson there, only $10. That's actually really cheap. I saw my fourth trip to the thrift one when I went to Bulk Vintage. You would have known I wanted one of these, a Carhartt one. Unfortunately, this isn't the colour I want. I wanted like a cream with this as like the brown, this is black. But $40 is such a good price point for this. Oh, it's a top for kids, and it's got Neymar Jr. on the back. It's actually a really nice kit. Vintage Ralph top, we've got the USA flag with the Ralphie logo behind it. It's got the nice blue collar as well, and it's going for $18, so I think that's a bit too expensive, so I'm gonna give it a miss. This jacket is so sick for a girl. Loads and loads of different patterns and colours. If I was a girl, would definitely cop this for a festival. Ralphie jacket right here, perfect condition, only for $18. Size large too, so really good size, but these don't sell for too much. They're probably for about 30 quid, so I probably could double my money, but it's a bit of a hassle to carry around, so I'm gonna give it a miss. Adidas track top right here with the 3 straps on the sleeve. Adidas Originals, and it is $18 once again, so might hold on to this as well. This is honestly so sick. It's a camo corduroy shirt. I've never seen like corduroy with a different pattern on it, and this is incredible. I'm gonna try this on as well. This is the Ralph Lauren jacket slash coat. It's like, literally looks like an English football casual. Pretty much goes really well with the turtleneck. For $30, so cheap. Fits perfectly. Nice elongated, nice pockets right there. I think I'm tempted to cop this. The nautical puffer, cropped fit, white navy stripe down this side, and then on this sleeve we have a nice patch right there. Fits pretty well. I'm tempted to cop this as well, but I noticed a stain on the back of the neck. So that was Train Vintage. That's the second thrift store of today, and I actually copped something. I copped the Ralph Lauren coat, or like trench coat, or whatever you want to call it. I left the other two stuff. The corduroy shirt was a bit too small, and the Nautica coat had like a big stain on the back, which I didn't notice. Unfortunately, I couldn't get anything off. They were set on $30, even with a broken button, but it's still an absolute steal, and it fit me so well. So now I'm gonna head on to the next thrift store. Oh my god, I nearly just did something so stupid. So I was in the store, I just left obviously with my new coat, and I was thinking, where the fuck is my backpack? So I was thinking, I actually couldn't remember when I last had it. It has my laptop in it, has my hard drive on it, has my other camera lens and everything. It's got like easily over £1,000 worth of stuff in there. Luckily, I forgot when I go into the store, vintage stores, they usually ask to put your bag behind the till so you don't shoplift. Thank god it was still in there. To be a thrift video, but I was just walking past and saw this store. It's got some nice Champion sweatshirt right here. I've never actually seen this. Loads of different, we got like the Sherpa one right here. We've got an all over Champion print. These are all reverse weave as well. Nice purple, that's actually really nice. I wanted some in purple, and it's 110. And then we also have the Champion track top right there, down the tape, down the sleeve. We have Vapor Maxes, we've got Air Maxes, we've got Air Max 97s, Air Forces, we've got the Ultra Boost 1.0s, we've got the Air Max 95s, CM duffels, perfect for traveling, the black on black, as well as the beige. This is like the main colour. These are the best ones I personally think. Here's 70% off. I actually really wanted to cop one of either these white pants or the black ones with the size tape down the side. Unfortunately, it didn't have my size, but honestly, a really good selection in here. All the MCM bags, we've got the black, we've got the red with the studs, and we've got the light blue, as well as just the red without the studs. Also got a load of Pleasures tees. This is something which isn't really big in the UK, but I actually really like this brand. Always been wanting to cop something like this. Is really sick, the nice embroidery, each letter. Pleasures right here, hoodie. I was looking for the yellow t-shirt with like the red text actually. This is nice, a white on white embroidery. So I'm unsure what the name of that store was, but it honestly was such a sick layout. It sold a variety of brands. Like it went from like Champion, then high end to MCM, Billionaires Boy Club, Pleasures. Also sold like Profound. What else? So Nike, sold Adidas. I even saw at the front there was Jordans. There was even the Yeezy Salt as well as the Yeezy 700 Morphs. So I think it's a really sick store, but I just kind of think it's in the wrong location. Like this is around here, it's like loads of vintage shops, so like the cheaper end stuff, whereas that was like the high end stuff. So it's a really nice store, but would have just been better situated in Manhattan. As much as I love Manhattan, I actually prefer going around Brooklyn. It's a lot more chilled, it's not too busy, the nice scenery. It's kind of similar to a bit to England, to be honest, like out of town, and then you get to see the whole view of Manhattan from like the waterfront. So now I'm on the way to the good old trusted Buffalo Exchange. Hopefully it'll be as good as the one it is in Philly, but I can't keep my hopes up. But anyways, let's head inside. Boys, I checked the shoe section first, and there is a pair of Prada trainers. Unfortunately, they're in a size 13, but they're only going for $68, which is a steal. And they look pretty much brand new condition, like a little bit worn, but I mean the colorway is a bit grim, like a bright fluorescent green. So gonna give it a miss. On these pair of Adidas shoes, they must be a collaboration. I'm not sure what that is. Like Bristol Studio, never heard of it before. Pretty sick, and they are going for. They were actually brand new there, and the price of these is $68, so it's a bit pricey, but they're in perfect condition, but gonna give them a miss. And I've also found these are actually my size, the Air Max 95s, or in England, as you'll know, the 110 stompers. They're called 110s, so they cost £110. All the chavs wear these, but they're my size. I might actually cop these to sell, because they're only going for, I think, $45, and these retail at £110, and like, they're actually in very, very good condition. Boohoo Man puffer coat, which is really sick with like the checkerboard. I wish that was reflective, and it's only for $22 in size small. It's actually a steal. Just found this Kenzo crew neck right here with nice embroidery, the Kenzo in the yellow. going for $58, size medium. I'm gonna hold on to this. On some more designer, I found an Essential Acne Studios simple t-shirt right there for $24, but it's a bit of a low neck, so I'm gonna give it a miss. Some Only New York t-shirt, skateboard brand, nice wash to it, and just like a nice embroidery there. Only $10 in my size large, but I'm gonna give it a miss. On this all over print Tommy Hilfiger shirt right here, got the Sailing, Zulu, Tommy, India, load of flags on it for $18 size large. I think I'm gonna cop this pretty sick piece, I've never seen it before. It's a pair of the Adidas sock darts. It's quite weird because these came out before them Balenciaga runners and these didn't sell that well. The nice gum sole for $52, literally brand new, but I don't know, they're just not as nice as the Balenciaga ones. And those are two jokes. They put the Balenciaga Triple S sole on a pair of sandals with women. These are honestly horrible. $29 as well. For one of the OG subscribers, you'll remember these rose patches I used to put on hoodies. They're literally on these knee-high boots right here. Got the Rick and Morty t-shirt right here, the Pickle Rick, probably one of the best episodes for $8. Designer piece, it's the Y3 and Adidas collab right here. It just says Connects and it's $42 size small. It's got the nice zippers on each side and a really nice material with the Y3 on the back. Old Borussia Dortmund kit right here, black and yellow. I prefer the yellow kit and it just says BVB and Dortmund on the bottom. You can see right there's an opening ceremony and Columbia jacket. It's a collaboration. I know that opening ceremony is really expensive. It's going for $55, so I'm tempted to get it. That was Buffalo Exchange. It's definitely not as big or as good as the one in Philly. Unfortunately, I didn't get any B-roll because they caught me filming. They were like, we don't want you to film. I only ended up copping two things in the end. It was the Air Max 95s, the all black, or the 110s if you want to call them, and I copped that all over flag Tommy shirt. I gave a miss on the Kenzo sweatshirt. If it was for myself, it would have been a good cop, but to resell it's probably not the best price. And now we're heading on to the next thrift store called Monk Vintage. Sick leather jacket right here, Dayton on the back. It's got the nice checkerboard on the sleeves and the nice Dayton embroidery right there, black and red and blue. Loads of vintage tees, all in colour coordination, blacks, greys, some whites here, and then colours up here. This is very similar to like an English vintage store. It's got a mixture of pretty much everything, just random brands, random clothes, and some non-branded stuff, and it all comes at a decent price point as well. Loads of nice graphic t-shirts, denim jackets, multicoloured t-shirt. Actually really sick white with the stripes. Unfortunately they're too small, they're a size 30 waist, but I actually really like these. There's a shirts, stripes, check, plaid, literally everything. They got flannels, so much. Smart shoes, boots, pretty much got everything in this vintage store. As you can see over here, we have a selection of vintage ties as well. Nice patriotic USA windbreaker. Unfortunately it's short sleeve, perfect for any American. That was Monk Vintage. I couldn't really be arsed looking that much because my girlfriend's also coming today because it's Valentine's Day and she arrives literally in like the next half an hour, and the majority of the stuff, it was just similar to a UK store. You had to search through a lot to look to find good stuff. It was more of the stuff that you just like, you know, leftover vintage stuff. Like it was at a good price point, but there was nothing really there I knew I'd like. So I'm now back from New York. I'm back in my apartment in Philadelphia. I'm currently filming this in the kind of living room area because my room's an absolute tip. We're gonna go over my 3 pickups. So the first pickup I got was from, I think it was called Train Vintage, the second thrift store I hit up, and this was this Ralph Lauren overcoat. Such a steal, $30, got the fleece inner lining, very high quality, my size large. The only problem was it had, if you can see it, if it'll focus, it has a split button right there. So it's kind of annoying with that part, but it's really good and can go with everything. It's all black, pretty much like a black overcoat. And then I went to a few other thrift stores. I kind of left a few things, I didn't want to cop too much. And then I went to Buffalo Exchange as always, and the first piece I copped were these all black pair of Air Max 95s. I'm honestly not a huge fan of these shoes whatsoever. I actually hate this kind of model. I know some people love it like sick mate, but me personally, I think it looks kind of like a walking boot and then just got like the air bubbles at the bottom. Really not a fan of them, so I'm gonna sell these, and for $45, such a steal. And then the second piece, I left the Kenzo jumper and a few like the Prada shoes and stuff like that, and I copped this Tommy Hilfiger shirt. I just like the print of it. I feel like it's quite quirky and indie, and I feel like someone will definitely want to buy this. Size large, well, so good size. Old Tommy Hilfiger label, and then all over it's just got a load of different flags, and we've got the Tommy flag all over. But overall, I hope you enjoyed that trip to the Thrift. I hope you enjoyed how it was a little bit different. I hit up Brooklyn instead of Manhattan. I'm going back to New York again soon to do a designer thrifting for you lot. Let me know in the comment section down below if there's anywhere else you want to see me go thrifting. And be sure to check out my other trips to the Thrifts. I found stuff like Supreme, Palace, Maison Margiela, Golf Le Fleurs, Comme des Garçons. I found loads of heat. Be sure to check them out. And also hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a nice day, and I will see you lot in the next one.